From Brooklyn, New York, and the home of the Nets, we're broadcasting live from Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Last outing for the Nets, it was a loss. Pass to Tatum. Here's the three. Garland with it. In the corner, Horford with it. And it's off from three-point range.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now, here's Garland. To the middle. Knocked away. In transition, here come the Nets. Let's go. KD's shot is off. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Now here's Tatum. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Here's Simmons. Irving for three. And Tatum pulls it down. Here's Garland. To the inside. Tatum on the wing. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Durant, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Now, here's Garland. Back to Tatum. From past the arc. Rebounded by the Nets.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Simmons can't get it to go. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Picked by Williams. In the corner, Horford with it. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got his second basket of the night.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Pass to Watanabe. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Simmons, the bounce pass. There's a minute left to play in the first. Here's Irving. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 5.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Down low. And the slam by Williams.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
There's a screen. Outside Irving. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Garland. In the corner, Horford with it. Here's Williams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Outside for Simmons. That shot, no good. And Tatum launches it from deep. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it, they kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Nets trailed by 4. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And here are the Nets. On the wing, Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Celtics. McCollum right side. Shoots the 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Right side, Irving. And then Simmons slams it in.
And the width of Simmons, using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets.
On defense, the Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. O'Neal with it. Brogdon picks him up. Morris a screen. Watanabe. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Horford. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Got a hand on it. McCollum outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep. Horford no luck. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here is Brogdon. Kicks it out to McCollum. The three-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
In the corner, it's Morris. Over Horford. Morris, no good.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Thomas with the stuff.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Picked by Horford. Back to Brogdon. Right side Horford. Shot clock at 5. Outside to Brogdon. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brogdon's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics. Here's Watanabe. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Boston on top. They lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pass to Irving. Fires from deep. Outside, Simmons. To the paint. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Count the basket. Durant's got the first basket of the third quarter for Brooklyn.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
And the basket by Tatum.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time. And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play. just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point. It was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
Back to Simmons. Second chance shot. No good that time.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And that one drops. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's the screen. Inside. Here's Claxton. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
The drive by Garland. Outside Tatum. And the Celtics another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Outside Garland. Stolen by Durant. And now Warren running the floor all by himself. Nobody near Irving. Offensive rebound, Nets. To the paint. Here's Durant. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving Chris Paul. He has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. The 3 from KD. And they'll get another chance. Here's Claxton. Yep, it counts. Claxton's got 4 this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
That one, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Nets trailed by 16. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Drills it from outside. Durant's got 11.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Celtics lead by 15.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Celtics leading by 12. Garland is doubled. Down low. Smart. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Smart's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Boston. To the middle. Here's Morris. You can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Williams. Back to Smart. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Morris with the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Outside Tatum. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nets trailed by 15. Now Irving. A special move before the shot.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
To the inside. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
There's Williams. The shot. No good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Watanabe. The kick out to Irving. Free throw line jump shot. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Watanabe's got it back down to single digits for Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Irving with it. Right wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Boston. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Celtics leading by 7. At the top of the key, Williams. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Tatum with it. Guarded now by Irving. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Morris. Back to KD. Williams with the steal. And here is Tatum. Back to Smart. From deep. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Smart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Good D by Williams. Here are the Celtics with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside Tatum. Down low. Tatum draws the double. Just 4 to shoot. It's tipped. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Nets making a switch here. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. The Nets working the ball around now. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. KD on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. 10-point lead.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Celtics.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shots good by Durant.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Kicks it out to Garland. Outside Durant. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
Dollar sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
Pass to George. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, you got to expect... A low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
Simmons with it. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Warren. Now here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And they pick up 2.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Claxton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Good on the second one.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
George, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The kick to Durant. Let's go with a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out. And it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Now here's Irving. Down low. And stolen by Covington. Leonard with the ball. Durant covering. Now George. Pass to Zubac. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Now here's Durant. Simmons with it. Shoots over George. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Pass to Covington. Now here's Zubac. He's covered by Warren. Kicks it to George. 5 on the clock. Leonard on the wing. No good on the triple. The Nets with a lead. Right side, Simmons. Outside, Warren. And the layup is good off the glass.
You gotta guard Warren close, especially when he's lurking inside looking to score.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
George, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Screen by Claxton. Durant for three. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Jackson gets the bucket.
With quickness and speed, Jackson remains a valuable fast break option for this team.
And Brooklyn has possession. And here's Durant. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Claxton. It's tipped. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. George for 3. Sinks the tray. George has got 5 now.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Outside Covington. To the paint. It's intercepted. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass on the layup.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Zubac, screen. For 3, Covington. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Good work there as it goes.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Pass to Watanabe. Here's Thomas. O'Neal on the wing. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team. Substitution to the Clippers.
Here's Thomas. To the middle. Here's Morris. Can't get it to drop. The Clippers trail. Tipped away. Fast break, Brooklyn. Timeout called, Brooklyn. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 1. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. That one goes. Count it.
And being that wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Here's Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets. Morris outside. Connects from downtown. And the Clippers leap by 2. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Here's Sumner. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And the shot goes down. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
And they're running. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And the Nets making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
.116 left to play in the first half.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
Takes the 3. Watanabe can't get it to go.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
And George with the jam.
Gotta like the momentum on George's drive, cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
Here's Sumner. That 3's off the mark. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Batum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, good whistle there.
He's off on the first.
At the line for LA, Nicholas Batum.
And he sinks the second. And Brooklyn has possession. Durant with it. He's got 5. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. It'll count. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead. Up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
The shake. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
First free throw is good.
It's tough not to like a hard-working player like T.J. Warren. I mean, he gives his team a lot of effort and is a reliable points producer for them.
Now here's George. He's got 7. Oh, yes, the turnaround. George has got 9.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And just not letting the tough defense stifle him. I mean, George gets the shot he wants. Hustle pays dividends, I'll tell you. And when it's getting you to the line like that, whew, man, what a night.
Brooklyn trailing. To the inside. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
It's George on the wing. Inside. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Pass to George. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
14 foul.
There's the steal. And now the Nets on the break. Warren with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Screen by Claxton. And it's Warren missing. Jackson down low. And here's George. Out to Leonard. Pulls up on the wing. And that one hits the back iron.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
19-footer. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
And stolen by Simmons. Fast break, Brooklyn. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to go on Paul George. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here. Here's Covington. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
A strong role player that chips in wherever he can. Every team could use a guy like Robert Covington.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
And that one's good by Durant.
And that's tough right there. Love when Durant goes up with purpose and finishes over contact.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. Got it. Wall's got 8.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
For 3, Durant. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Wall on the take. Wall drawing the double. Out to Covington. Up top, Wall. Give him 8 points now. Can't hit from in close.
just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Durant way outside. And Wall pulls it down.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Wide open look. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Morris for three. And we've reached the end of the third. The Clippers on top, up by 4. And we'll be back right after this.
34.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And here are the Clippers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Got a piece of it. Pass to Leonard. Hay hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Warren for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Now George. It's deflected. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Covington grabs the board. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Durant. That one's good. Nothing but net. Durant's got 9 points now in the second half.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Pass to Wall. Out to Leonard. And now the Nets on the break. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. That's good from George.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Now Wall. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. Ooh, that misses badly. Air ball.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Outside Irving. Back to Simmons. Outside Irving. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Wall with it. Picked up by Simmons. It's George on the wing. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Back to Leonard. Second chance effort. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
Brooklyn trailing. And here's Durant. Pass to Irving. Stolen by Wall. Knocks it loose. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Leonard. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. So it's Brooklyn now. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. And that one's good. Irving.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Pass to Leonard. From outside the arc. Brooklyn with the board. The deep three from Durant. That won't go. Making him 6 for 12 from the floor now. Ball with it. Warren covering. Leonard outside. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropping, it rounds out his entire game. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Here's George. Shoots. The shot that time not on target. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Irving. Covington grabs the board. George outside. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn with the ball. 7-point differential. Here's Durant. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Pass to Leonard. So the Clippers win it.
Every little that's born looking like only meant for your ego to bruise. Bet when I get bored and the points ain't scored, you gon' live in this world confused. Every day the hate restored and the fake get short.
That, let me get some too. My livelihood was understood that the roof I'm in, not boo. The shoes I feel are huge. King wanna share that? Bro, move. One face need this cause I'm in a black hatchback. I front in the pics when the heart don't match. Take care of the kids, gotta go where they at. Ay.
Hold on, let's get the